Because those Jersey towns, there's so many of them. I don't even like. I kind of lump them all together, and then I went to Haddonfield. Like, oh, this is like
Haddonfield's like your
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and very tough to buy a house in there. Like everything goes for.
You know what they do? They buy they have these rules there where like the main slab can't be taken down. You know what I mean? So like that's considered right. That's a tear down to like the minimum amount is like just that. They have to hold that original part. And then they could do everything they want to do past that.
Right. My wife. So originally, when my wife was working at Virtua like 15 years ago, and we were thinking, are we going to go to the suburbs? We're going to stay in the city, and just 4 kids, and we put offers in place on Haddonfield. We kept losing at that time. But we almost bought like a 150-year-old home. I loved it. It was so awesome. But it's like
they got some beautiful real estate.
Half of our office is in there. Is in Haddonfield.
They're fucking us. Like, I always see them, and after owning this office, it's a pain in the ass.
I bet.
And a 150-plus-year-old house, and I'm like, now that I've been through it a couple times, I can enjoy it from afar.
Right.
Where I go, I do not want to own it. But man, that's a beautiful property. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's just even though they say like good old bones and like solid, they're right. But like modern construction, anything 1950 and newer is just easier to deal with.
Yep.
It just is what it is. Man, you also get like living in the city. You also got like the whole. You get the city part, but then you also run on the shore, which is like suburban life, kind of.
If we didn't have that,
do you know what I mean? You still get a taste of it.
If we didn't have that, we would have felt more pressure. But with that, where we're literally down there for 3 months of the year, like
All right, Rob Wishnick. Goddamn
Mr. Gallo.
Buddy. What is happening, dude? Thanks
Great to be here.
I'm very excited.
I'm scared, excited, all in one.
All the feelings. All the feelings. It'll be good. I've heard you can handle your heat, so you'll be fine, pal. All right, so we didn't go very much. How can I put it? We kind of just went mild-ish, and then we just said, fuck it, the rest of the way. So we went like 10, 11.
We went from like 3 to 10.
It just jumps right up.
Yeah.
It just jumps right up. It's been an interesting ride. So, bread.
Yep. I
just
won't
in
be
case.
eating that. Yep.
You don't want that garbage.
That's right.
Are you a milk guy? You don't know yet?
We'll see. Whatever is needed. Whatever is needed.
And then a whole lot of water. We are using French press.
Yeah.
Things
French
because
press
we
water.
realize we do not have water jugs. So here we are.
You know what? I'm gonna prepare. Just in case.
So
just in case so I don't spill on camera.
This is that the milk, if you drink it right before, apparently like coats.
Okay.
All right. So first things first, we have Hot Ones. This is not Hot Ones. By any means, this is not Hot Ones. I'm not getting sued for any reason. It's a parody show. So, Sweet Scotch Bonnet is inspired by iconic Caribbean flavors. Hot Ones Tropical.
Okay.
Amarillo, can I say that right? Unites juicy mango and pineapple with warm curry spices. A vibrant yellow. So this is like just get you started.
Just get warmed up.
Little foreplay.
Yeah, a little warmed up.
What I mean?
We're on an island.
We're hanging out. All right, so we'll take a bite.
Okay.
I'll read you your question. Okay. So thoughtfully drawn up.
Yep.
And then we'll take a bite and discuss.
Sounds good.
And let it ride.
I love it.
Let it go. All right, Rob Wishnick. There isn't a more well-known name in Philadelphia lending than this guy right here. From realtors to other lenders, your reputation consistently gets brought up in a positive light. Not bullshitting you. I'm being dead serious.
Thank you.
How does a seemingly more introverted guy, I hope that's okay with me saying that. I even heard one of your colleagues call you the silent assassin recently, and then multiple other people after that. I think that's a trend in your company. Become the brand it has become over this entire city.
So I am an introvert. Cheers.
Cheers. As far as flavors go, I kind of like this a lot. I would eat that. I grabbed
nice.
one. I grabbed one.
Yeah, it's a good. You taste the mango.
Yeah.
Not my favorite. Like I think I like the red ones better, but
dude, well,
it's definitely
you'll appreciate.
It's got some heat. You know, where.
So what you're saying about being an introvert guy?
I am naturally an introvert. Like my first instinct isn't like to be up in everybody's grill and I can be a homebody. but I can also, go out and have fun and socialize. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a social misfit, but it's something in sales that even the lead up to describing me, I'm cringing inside.
I
You're
know,
saying,
I know,
that's
yes,
the introvert
yes,
in me,
yes,
right? Like,
yeah,
I
exactly.
don't like people talking about, like, I just
Yes.
don't. So thank you for the compliments. It's an everyday battle in sales. I wake up every single morning like, never selling another loan again, never selling another loan again. I have to get that out of my head and build myself up and be like, okay, stop being a loser, get out of bed, go sell. And so I forced that in my brain. It's something that I've had to force into my brain, that I have to do certain things if I want to make a living.
It's so comical that, like, even after accolades and, like, a proven track record, because I do the same shit, dude. I'm like, every year. I think I told you the story. I think that, like, if we get slow for 12 seconds,
Right.
I think there's a conference called the Fuck Jeff Gallo Conference, where every realtor and lender gets together and goes, you know what? I don't like Jefferson Avenue anymore.
I've been there.
And everybody's like, yeah! Like it goes, these crazy thoughts. And I think, like, the top sales guys, like, there's a reason why, like, if you have a little bit of that in you, it keeps you hungry, indefinite.
Absolutely.
It's freaking, it really is quite interesting. But not only that, like, because you're doing it right? So, like, yes, you can have those thoughts, and yes, you can get up and, like, the motivation to do it. But I mean, there's an element of, like, oh no, that guy's going to do right by me, pretty consistently
And
across the board.
That's ultimately what I hope people appreciate most about the service. And that's what I love about my service is I know people are going to get treated the right way. I know we're going to do everything possible. We're not perfect.
No,
but I know we're going to do everything possible to try and make it as seamless a transaction like anybody would want, and just be open, transparent, not hide certain things, or if there is an issue, confront that issue right away. Don't ghost
100%.
people, So.
Absolutely, especially the more uncomfortable things you have to talk about or address.
Right.
Just jump right in front of it.
Yep.
It's so important. I just had a conversation with somebody. We both know them very well, and I had to eat shit. There was an error on our side.
Right.
And I just called. I did not sugarcoat at all. And I actually think, like, after that conversation, because, like, when I get that phone call, like, hey, this got screwed up and it affects you, and I know that's a tough call to make, I always feel even better about that person, usually, because I'm like, okay, yeah, that sucks.
Yep.
I appreciate the way they're addressing it. It almost like, I'm like, okay, like, I know who now I'm dealing with. Like, I've had a bad experience with this person. I know that kind of what that person will do in bad experiences. You know what I mean? Just jumping right in front of it. Whatever
and it
the
makes you better the next time you have to go through it, right? It makes it,
yes.
My instinct is to hold off on that call, right? And it's like, no, just do it now. Like, the point, if I wait on it and I sit on it, it's going to sit in me, and it's just going to
build up,
eat away.
And then it spirals into these way blown out of proportion, how it's going to be your response.
Yep.
And it never is the case. I had an old school insurance guy told me every single morning, make your hardest call the first call of the day.
Yeah.
And that has been, like, the best thing for my career.
It's a great one.
Because I'm just like, okay, this is the thing I've been worrying about all night. First things first, let's make that phone call.
Absolutely.
And it just clear, and then I'm free.
Yep.
Regardless if it sucks. Like, it could be the worst call. It could go way worse than I thought it was going to go.
But you're taking
it's
away
done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, on to the next one. So let's see. Let's see what we fucking got here.
Apollo.
The last dab. When it says dab, you know it's miserable. The Apollo.
These all say the last dab.
He caught on to that. This is the last dab Apollo is the world's only hot sauce made with Apollo pepper, the new hottest pepper from Guinness record-holding chili breeder, Smokin' Ed Curry, a legend in the space. He's the Rob Wishnick of hot sauce.
Fascinating.
Fucking savage, dude. Guy's an animal.
I feel like you probably aren't following instructions that you are only supposed to, like, dab this on. So it's
He's good. He's coming over here critiquing our whole operation.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's exactly what we were just talking about. We were just saying.
Like, second wing, he's on it.
Woo. Yeah. This is not made to be smearable.
Yeah, you can tell
It's uncomfortable.
it's hot. It's right. It shouldn't be normal food, right? Like this
No
is
one
not
would eat
supposed to be normal, right? Nobody likes hot sauce this much to be this stupid to eat this, unless you're coming on the Jefferson Avenue podcast.
Yes. This is officially a podcast.
It's hot.
Yeah. That's uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. My wife brought me organic white bread.
There you go.
About my health. That's where you got a good one. Organic white bread? I didn't even know that existed.
Right, what are they? Well, yeah,
It's kind of an oxymoron. And my mom, looking back, she didn't know any better. She was feeding us such shit all the time. My kids are eating like, we got that. What's that called? Thrive. You ever heard of Thrive? You got kids? It's all like non-GMO. My food goes through the fucking roof.
It's we didn't know any better, right? Like
I know.
I have this allergy to something in fruit and vegetables, certain pesticides.
Right.
But I didn't know it. But I just ate through it, right? I get like a scratchy throat.
Your mom's like,
and right. Well, it's fruit and it's vegetables, it's healthy.
Yes.
There wasn't as much organic back then.
Yeah.
As I got older, I was like, there's gotta be something in this. Like if I wash it thoroughly. Sure enough, if I eat organic, I didn't get the same reaction.
Interesting.
So it's something with something that is being used, right? My father was gravely allergic to fruits and vegetables. I don't think he actually was. I think it was the same thing. If it was cooked, it got rid of whatever is needed. But if it was a raw fruit or vegetable, if it hit his lips, he was off to the hospital.
I often I've given my mom and dad a lot more grace because the world changed so much. I think like our generation is so hyper aware.
Yep. We're like a level of fucked up that's we made it.
We're like, whoa.
Right.
Like we start pulling back the curtain like, no, this is crazy. They are trying to kill us left and right.
Yep.
Which I think they grew up like it was more of a slower progression.
Right.
Of a corporation trying to murder you in your house.
And the less you know,
exactly.
The better you are.
My mom used to buy a 48 pack of ice cream, right? Like her whole thing was like, I'm gonna buy it once a month. And if you and your brother want to eat them all in one day, or you want to space them out, doesn't matter. I'm still buying them
one a month.
What a terrible idea. So, dude, we were like, all right, and we would just go ham. I'm talking. There was a period of time where like I counted how many popsicle sticks were like sitting on my counter. I'm like, I'm 12 popsicles deep right now.
And you're like, I didn't have any today, and your face is red.
And then I'm gonna go to school and get in trouble. Was there any correlation whatsoever? It's ridiculous. All right, let's see here. Okay, yes. Oh, this is something that we've talked about in the past, and I wanted to bring it up because I think it's interesting. Oh, first, wait. You've previously talked about the importance of high-density populations like Philadelphia to maximize your production and marketing efforts. How has this approach ensured your continued success in an ever-changing market landscape versus some of your colleagues and competitors working primarily in the suburban market?
So this isn't rocket science. I'm very good at basic math.
Yes.
This is math, right? So if the main line of Pennsylvania is one of the most competitive markets in the country, no matter what anybody says, it is very hard to be a buyer in the main line of Pennsylvania, in most suburbs in Pennsylvania, in southeastern Pennsylvania.
Yes.
The more desirable school districts, the more desirable towns, that's where people want to be. For 6 years now, we've been saying there's not enough there's not enough homes, and there's too many buyers. And every year the buying pool grows. Not enough of them are buying homes, so that keeps growing. So do I want to take my chances on a home that I have a 1 in 5 chance of winning because there's 5 people competing on a home, and then I've got to sell the deal too. I've got to win the buyer over. Or do I want the person in a more dense area like the cities, like Center City, Philadelphia, where if you don't win your first home, you're probably winning your second home. If you don't win your second home, you're winning your third home.
Hell yeah.
It's not as desirable from a school district perspective in a lot of cases, even though I raised my kids in the city in the school district. But there are more homes that sell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? It's just a numbers game.
It's
so
just a sheer volume.
exactly. Are there more homes in Philadelphia County, or are there more homes in Montco or in Bucks or in, wherever?
Dude.
So it's just working those numbers, and then the likelihood of winning a deal, right? Do I want my my agents that work in the city that I will test out the burbs every now and then? It's like, well, do you want to spend your day in the burbs?
Yeah.
And not come away with a deal, right? Then that's your weekend. That's your time. That's
It's
when
the
you
truth.
need to be selling
It's
a home and walking
100%.
with a deal.
It was interesting to me because once you said it to me, I was like, holy shit, we did that. We got into the insurance game, and it was like, no, there was not a lot of brokers that were specializing in the city. I was like, there's just a lot more action there.
Yeah.
There's so much more action.
Of course, I work in the suburbs. Of course, I work in down the shore.
I'm talking about where I'm specializing.
But where I want to specialize is the dense areas. Where are there more buyers?
Hell yeah, and again, more realtors,
Right.
more young people, which we'll get into a little bit. There's like everything. There's just more of. So if you get a smaller chunk of that pie, you're still killing.
You're getting more than.
It's awesome.
Yep.
It's incredible. All right, let's dive in. Let's fucking go.
It's gonna be hard.
Let's
All
go.
right.
The Last Dab Reaper edition. I'm not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do. The last like 3 or 4, I was like, the Reaper, and he made fun of me, and I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it go. All right, let's rock, dude. This is a 11. I don't know, 11 out of 10. 11. Yeah, that is a 10.
Cheers.
Pal. It's fucking.
Why does mine look like it has more than yours? I think you're cheating.
I know, dude. I'm like 18, dude. I'm rough, dude.
I'm going one giant bite. It's not bad at first. It hits you
afterwards.
like 30 seconds later when it like is down your
It's
esophagus
not
and the back of your
It's
tongue.
not fun. Could you imagine like going on a date night with your wife trying to like eat these things? What the fuck?
No, this
Jesus
is
Christ, dude.
this should not be food.
It's
right?
not fun. It's not fun. It's strictly just for shit like this.
Right.
Like, let's see how hot you can get.
I agree.
It's such like a macho thing. It's ridiculous. Unless you're Kelly Patrizio. Shout out to Kelly Patrizio. She just did this and she did not flinch. You're holding up pretty well.
Well, it's early.
All right.
We're in the first half.
All right.
So I think so far number 2 is worse for me than number 3.
They're all just kind of like, you know what? They kind of like lather on. Like, so like after you have this one's still kind of like in your, like it's still, the flavor is still lingering.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The last sip of water I had just brought like one little piece that was stuck in the front of my mouth to the back, and now it's hitting again. It's like the gift that keeps on giving here.
All right. Consistency is a common theme in your business. Your weekend update, which I read. I don't read everybody's.
You're the one.
I fucking read that
You're
shit.
the one that does. Okay.
I enjoy it. It's like a stream of consciousness. Saturday morning, let me just get on here real quick and bang it out. So, weekend update seems to be an extension of that approach and mentality. I mean, you've been doing that for how long?
Probably 3-4 years consistently.
Every single week.
Every Saturday.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing. How's that blog/letter been received by your audience? And what are you looking to accomplish with this effort?
Yep. So first and foremost, it's a touch for me, right?
Yep.
To try and scale a business, it's a sales business. It's hard to stay in front of everybody. It's actually my hardest thing, I think. It's hitting again now. So this is a way at least my real estate sphere is seeing my name once a week.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's number 1 goal. Number 2 is to provide information, right? Relevant information. So it's got our most recent rate sheet, timely events that happen in the market, what's happening in the industry, what are little things that I see. I'm not on the AI with it. It's me taking time to take a few minutes, sometimes it's Saturday morning.
Not flashy.
Yep.
Just this is what I'm saying.
Yep, exactly.
I kind of like it, dude. It reminds me of I'm not a car guy. I don't know shit about cars, but there's this like Twitter account called the Used Car Guy.
Okay.
Used car dealer guy or whatever. I don't know. And I always read it because it's just him sharing what he's seeing in the marketplace.
Yep.
And I like that more. He's like giving me a glimpse of, and I don't know. If it was manufacturing or like, I'm just interested by like a guy going, yo, this is what I'm seeing out here.
Yep.
What are you guys seeing?
Yeah, and it's I try to stay away from all the charts that look the same with the hockey sticks and the we all see enough of that during the week and on our social media feeds, and it's just trying to keep it. I think one of the best voices in relevant mortgage news is Barry Habib.
Yes.
And what I've always appreciated about him, not his prognostications, but how he breaks down complex things in finance
Yep.
to a very layman's term.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Love it. And that's what I'm.
And I can imagine if you're in the business, you have like sometimes you will start using lingo that only is internal. We always have to check ourselves here. I go, no one knows what that
The
means.
acronyms, right? You got to get rid of the acronyms.
Yeah, no one knows what that means. Like break it down even further.
Yep.
Because like we know it because we're inside this office. The general public, and a lot of times people won't even correct you.
Your TPS reports.
Yeah, they won't even correct you because they think they're supposed to know.
Yeah.
They don't want to come off as stupid. But like, why would you know that? You have no idea.
Yeah.
There's also an element of like not over. Like I've been big on. I hate for financial services. Now there are emails, campaigns. I like in like if like a Nike's going to have a kick-ass sale. Kind of want to know about that. I don't mind that drip.
Yep.
Insurance or any financial products. I need you to tell me shit when I need to know shit, because I don't want a situation where I have to read everything, and then because I'm afraid I might miss something that I actually have to pay attention to, or I'll go and I will ignore everything because this person's basically spamming me. And then my policy's pending cancel, and I go, what the fuck? I ignore everything from you because you're driving me nuts. And I always thought it was like that was similar. It was like, yo, Rob's having me like once a week, so it's consistent, and I'm not getting murdered with like 2-1 buy downs and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I try the social media thing. I lose it very fast. It's hard. It's, again, the introvert in me doesn't want to be on camera, but I force myself to do it.
Yeah.
Enough. But this is something that's coming from my brain. Sometimes I'll, borrow pieces. We have a great capital markets team, Clarity Rate, and I'll borrow stuff from them, and I try and break it down to a simple level.
You slowly get more and more uncomfortable, and you're trying to keep it together.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things going on.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
It's like more I talk about it.
Right.
I'm going to talk my way
I'm just
through.
keep pounding water.
I'm going to talk my way through this. But when you were saying earlier, like hard to like take compliments, it is like I've had to like really practice. I'm just saying, it's a nice thing to say.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like, oh, stop. Or like, it's like, don't stop. I can't take it. Like, just like, you dish out a nice amount of compliments. Every once in a while to receive one is not a bad thing. It does, but internally, I'm just fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's why I only did it once, and I'll let it slide. All right. On to the next. This is the triple X. This is the sexiest of our sauces. This is the after dinner sauce. Last Dab XXX. And it reads, caution. The hottest sauce on Hot Ones cranks the spice levels even higher with this special XXX rated version of the Last Dab. 3 distinct strains of Smokin' Ed Curry's, my boy, most infamous chili. It's the Pepper X, it's the Chocolate Pepper X, and the Peach Pepper X combined.
Sounds like it should be the last one.
We pieced it. Let's rock. Let's go. Okay. I'm all right.
It's going to die off real soon.
I'm fine.
We're in the honeymoon phase right now. It's definitely going to hit.
We've talked about this business being a young man's game.
Yeah.
What I find interesting in my marketing efforts across the city, I talk to everybody, old people, young people, everybody, is that you're tied in with a lot of the new blood coming up in the Philadelphia real estate scene, even though me and you are both getting older. How are you able to build relationships and trust with the freshman class of our industry? And how do you stay relevant with the new generations without having to, quote unquote, act young or play cool?
Yeah, this is hard because
I'm fine. Fucking fine.
you're great.
I'll eat celery. You want some celery? Round of celery for me and my
Send one
pals.
So
Organic. I know it's organic. I trust that it's organic.
this is hard. There is a life cycle to real estate agents.
Right.
Most, the first 5 to 10 years of their career, are going around in the open, working the open houses,
Very
running
visible.
buyers
Very
out,
visible. Yep.
rentals, you name it, running themselves ragged. And then they get through that first cycle. Those people that they sold homes to then sell their homes. So they get listings, they get more listings, they get more listing heavy, and they build a team. And they have a team of buyer's agents. So it's like a 25 to 35-year-old that is a typical age range that is getting the business and running those people around. Well, that age range doesn't really change all that much. And there's outliers. Some people always love working with buyers and are 60 years old, but eventually most people they start more being listing heavy as opposed to schlepping around buyers. How do I stay relevant? Because I'm not 25. I'm getting older. So what do I have to do? And that is a very difficult thing. So I have to lead with my work.
Yeah.
This is where we've got to be on top of things. We've got to be on top of tech.
Yes.
How do they want to talk? I love email, right? Email is my favorite form of communication because I am very just organized on my email. But everybody wants to text now. So I've got to be texting, right? So it's like, and texting and then DMing on social, however you've got to be out there and visible and talking to people. And then our systems, right? And this is where we excel as a company with Rate. We are very technology forward.
Yes.
Half the stuff I don't even know how to use. Half the stuff that I don't need to use, but it's there if we need it.
And you can pull it out if you need to.
Exactly. So it's just having the right tools, implementing the right process, so that there are some people that don't want to talk on the phone. There are people that want to talk on the phone. So whether it's agents, buyers, it's just having as consistent a system as possible so that we are just giving the confidence to agents.
Yes.
You're going to get to that settlement table.
Hell yeah.
You're going to get to the settlement table without the stress. It doesn't make a difference if this is your first deal or your 50th deal.
Yes,
we're going to hold hands and get you to the settlement table. I will teach you how to read a closing sheet. I will teach you all the mortgage documents.
Yeah, there's a patience level that I think you got.
That it is necessary. And it's something that, the industry and tech wants to take this all away, where it's not even patience, but you're not even dealing with humans. There are loan officer operations out there where you are not even talking to a human. This is a major purchase.
Like those Quickens or what's the big player online?
Rocket.
Are they literally taking it through where you don't ever actually speak to a human?
I haven't heard that from Rocket yet, but I can't imagine that they're not trying to work on it.
100%.
Right, everybody's trying to work on it. How can it's not that you have to ignore AI.
And I'm not. Yeah, and I don't know if there's a. I don't know. I'm okay with that. There's going to be a buyer that really wants it. And I'm totally fine with that. I just think that I'm going to bank on there's still going to be people, and if I just get the old school people, that's fine, that are going to want old school communication. And if I could do it with hiding the tech behind me,
right?
You know what I mean? Rather like interfacing with us as human beings. Even I'm always telling my team, like, talk on the phone and be goofy and make jokes but communicate like a real human being, and then use the tech on the back end.
And why not have the best of both, right? Where how do you want to go through this process, right?
Hell yeah. They may think they want. Like, we had this study done by one of our insurance companies where they built they spent all this money. It was an online brokerage. Google. And at the time I was worried. Fuck, Google's getting this thing. And they built out this full brokerage online.
Yeah.
And what they found was everybody gets to the last page and they want to call somebody to make sure they didn't screw it up. Even though the tech tells them it's fine.
Yep.
They're like, they just need that human touch to be like, yo. And I'm like, wow, that's what I do. I do that. I will take something far and I'm like, let me make sure I get a human to just put eyes on this thing for me.
Sure. If it's an important enough purchase, like insurance is, like a mortgage is.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's a lot of it can be automated. It should be automated, right? But then there is a component that you want a human for. Oh my God, I never told Rob this about my finances. I have to tell. I get those, and it's like they're easy. It's easy to handle. It's easy to put somebody's nerves at ease, and once an agent sees that, and that you can help them by taking a lot of the stress off of their plate.
All down.
Doesn't make a difference. There's 25, 55. It's a service that is necessary.
The nostrils.
Yeah, this one went through the nostrils.
It was the nostrils.
Yeah. This one definitely went through the nostrils.
Like, it's just there. It's just all here.
If that is the worst one, I feel like I'm in
You doing all right?
Okay,
You're
we're
holding
doing
your own?
good. We're doing good. Yeah.
Goddamn right, man.
Yeah. I'm lapping you on the water here, and I don't drink water. Boy,
Dude,
yeah.
it wasn't more.
Yeah, I will
I'm
eventually.
like
We're
18
good.
seltzers deep. All right.
Do you think that's helping or hurting?
So Colette just told me it's hurting.
Yeah, the
Yes.
fizziness. Yeah, I
Yes.
wouldn't. Yeah,
I'm just numb at this point.
I'm good.
All right, the last dab experience. This one's over 91% Pepper X.
Okay.
Hot sauce by Heatness. See, I think what they do is they take the hot sauces individually made by other and they brand them as the hot ones.
Right.
It isn't the Hot Ones Corporation. Not Hot Ones. We're not Hot Ones. We're definitely not Hot Ones. All right, Rob. I'm gonna read you the question here, and then we'll take a big ass bite.
Done.
Let's fucking fully commit to this one, dude. Your core team has been with you for many years. Just hanging out with your boys, G-Ray party. I was fucking
Love it.
Love your guys. With very little turnover, even as the job itself has gotten harder and more competitive for all lending teams across the city. What experience are you looking to create for your team specifically? Not just G-Ray, but I'm talking the Rob Wishnick lending team.
Yep.
And how do you see your group evolving over the next 3 years?
Okay.
Cheers, pal.
I try to think of them every single day, even if we don't communicate every day. Like on the phone, we're probably emailing back and forth, all day and Teams calls. But you all right?
I love it. Teams.
We might have broken them. I'm just always thinking about them, their career,
Yeah.
right? Because it took me a while to see this as a career. And it wasn't just like, okay, it's going to be good rates today and next year it's expected to be good rates again. So it is in part of my brain is how am I going to keep them busy? I don't care if we have a $25,000 loan,
hell yeah.
if it's a $2.5 million loan, we are giving it the same attention.
Yes.
It keeps them busy. It makes them better at their job. So it's comical to me when people actually say, which you're not really supposed to say, is you have a minimum loan amount. Like we have no minimum loan amount. We will what everybody is looking for. Like it doesn't matter because that's what they need.
And it also keeps them sharp. Yeah, it's at bats. Yeah, dude, that makes sense.
So it's how can I keep them busy so that we can keep this machine moving and I can help them grow in their career, make them better at their jobs. And if we have a loan officer on our team, like he told me from day one, he wants to be a loan officer, but he didn't know the business. So he painfully sat by my side for a long time.
Yep.
And it was a slow road to me. Like it's better to take the slow road rather than going all in and not knowing what you're selling. And he is a pro. I mean, he's a true pro and he learned the ops side. He learned a lot of sides so that now he can sell confidently.
Yeah.
So it's paramount to me. Like I want, because I want myself to grow. I want my team to grow. I don't ever want them to be happy. If they're not happy with something, yell at me. I want to hear it. If something's broken with our system, like this is a democracy. Like I am not immune to wanting changes. Like just because I do something my way doesn't mean it can't be fixed.
Yes.
So
or just be doing better.
Yep.
There could be it's not technically broken. It could just be
better.
A better option.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I see that, dude. You can tell by your main core people.
I'm proud of where we've all gotten and again how much we just care. Like that's the thing that you just don't see with everything being emailed today and social media. Like we really just care. We are losing sleep if something's not going the way we want it to. And that could be something simple. It doesn't have to be something like the transaction is falling apart. It's just like
internal shit.
Exactly. So we just all care. We care about the customer. We care about their experience. We want everything to go as smoothly as possible. So
I think that it really comes down to I'm always telling my team here that the external brand is an extension of the internal brand, and it should be the same exact thing.
Yep.
I'm always saying making people's lives a little easier. That's kind of our tagline. Yep. I'm like, that goes for us. Like everything we do internally, like try to make your coworkers' lives a little bit easier. It will just exude out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good shit. We have one more.
Last one.
Last dab. Thermageddon, and I'm not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do and do it in that fucking Thermageddon voice. Not gonna do it. This is an 11 out of 10 banger. I think we go for it, man.
So
Let's do it. Last question. Now, this is just a silly one, nothing to do with fucking loans. Not many know this, but Rob Wishnick is an avid collector of all collectibles. What is your most prized collectible you own? And what is the item you still don't have that you are on the search for?
okay. Cheers.
Cheers, man. By the way, personal insurance question. You ever get this collectible insurance I told you to get?
No. Mm-mm.
Just put a shit out of it. Because you got some wild shit.
So
Wow, that one bangs. Let's rock.
that one just went down wrong. The
Hold on,
collectibles are really around sports cards. Sports cards, memorabilia. That is I've been doing it since I was probably 5-6 years old and saw my first baseball game and
That's fucking awesome. That's so
gotten the cards, and as a kid did the shows with my dad, and like a lot of people go to college, forget about that whole thing,
back to it a few years later, like, whoa.
come back to it later like, oh my god, like I forgot about this, and now I've got a little bit of disposable income to buy the stuff that I want. It's my therapy. I mean, plain and simple, it's fun. It's when my head's on the pillow, I'm looking at it, it makes me happy, nostalgia, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't.
Come on, there's one thing that, like, you know the guy from Sandlot, the guy who's there, he's like hanging out in his room, he's like looking at it. Like, what's that one?
So, fun fact, Babe Ruth helped me get engaged. I owned a Babe Ruth baseball and traded it for an engagement ring.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
The ball was given to me by my
Oh,
grandfather.
signed Babe Ruth ball?
Mhm.
Oh, it's identical to Sandlot. That's awesome.
Since you brought that up.
Some lady signed it. Baby Ruth.
Yeah. So that was a long time ago.
That's fucking awesome.
So I have some really cool, like, I'm an Eagles fan. I have some cool Hurts cards.
Right.
I love Ohtani.
Yeah,
I
man.
have some great Ohtani cards.
Yo, don't touch your eye.
I'm trying. I just realized that was a bad idea.
Don't do that. Jesus Christ.
I just
You've been,
realized.
Like, pumped up.
I just realized what a bad idea that was.
No, here, go fresh. Go fresh ones.
I told you the last one was gonna take me out. So I have some really cool cards, some nice
Oh God.
rookies, stuff like that. Like that stuff, I'm like, do I some Jordan cards? Like, do I want to part with that stuff?
Never.
There's nothing that I'm like that now that I'm like, this is going up on the wall. Like, I just don't need that.
It's the game. The game of it is what you like more. Yeah,
So-
you never want to sell because no one ever likes to say I used to own blank.
Right.
Like I'm sure your wife's engagement ring is gorgeous, but man, you got a Babe Ruth signed ball.
So the thing about collectibles is there are truly very few things that are rare.
Right.
If you want to go buy a Babe Ruth baseball, the truth of the matter is,
They're not that hard to find.
I could get you one by tomorrow.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
He
like,
go on eBay.
He was the most popular player.
And he was signing everything.
He was signing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very few things are truly rare. Like a couple years ago, the contract that Jackie Robinson signed to break the color barrier.
Whoa.
Probably the coolest thing I could ever think of that would exist.
That is wild.
Went
shit.
to auction, and then it got
What does
taken
that go
off.
for?
Or
what they even put it up? What are they on the market for?
Give me 1 second here. This one hit.
We knew we'd break them. We knew we'd break them.
So it was up at auction. This was a few years ago, even before everything popped again. And then it mysteriously got taken out.
Yeah,
and so the validity of it, the authenticity of it is being questioned.
Yeah.
To me, it's priceless, right? Like that should be
Incredible.
$25-30 million. It probably is worth that. Like,
yeah. I had a realtor a few years back who sold Lower Merion Kobe's childhood home.
Yep.
And I remember him telling me, he goes, what did they find? It was like...
It was his basketball hoop.
but they couldn't often. How do I say that?
Authenticate.
Authenticate. Thank you very much, Rob Wishnick. They couldn't. He's like, dude, even if you had pictures next to it, like if you could,
Right.
it would be worth some crazy number.
Yep.
But there was no way.
And there really are. There's some cool one-of-one things, like if you can photo match these jerseys. Literally, there are companies that do this.
He was
and they're looking at blood stains. Yeah. They're looking at and that stuff. It just enhances the value so much. So there's so many cool things that I want it all.
There was also, but he had the lady had, what was it? It was Sports Illustrated with Michael Jordan on the front cover. Mm-hmm. Subscriber Kobe Bryant.
Wow,
that's some cool. I think that's what you're trying to get to. It's like there's these documents that are actually more cool than a guy who signs an autograph in an airport.
Absolutely, like seeing an Abraham Lincoln signature. Like, how is that not the coolest thing ever, right? Like,
They didn't get autographs like that, did they?
And then there's but he their cut signatures, or he signed, or he signed some piece, I don't know what documents, but they're letters. Yeah, they were writing letters.
Oh, they were writing
letters. Right. So there's so much, and then you see something, and it's like, man, I never knew that existed. I would love to have that. But then I'm like, you spend the considerable money, and it's like, what am I doing? This is just going to collect dust. So it's like I get that buyer's remorse immediately. So
it's the hunt that's actually
the hunt. It's the hunt.
That's way more
exactly.
fun.
Exactly.
That's fucking awesome, dude. That's awesome. Didn't Lincoln write letters to people just to put them away, as a way of just to get his venting out?
Oh, I don't know.
Was it him? One of our
You think I know things like that? I'm at a wing eating contest here.
Dude, I forget one of our forefathers. I have to look it up. But he would write drafts of "You're a piece of shit. I hate you. Fuck you," and then he would just never send it, and it would be such a release, which I do. I write,
and then he click delete.
I'm a warrior on email. I go delete, and I feel so much better. I never have to actually send it, and I respond back. Talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good shit, man.
I love it.
Dude, this was fantastic.
It was much fun. My night is probably ruined.
Your next day's ruined. Rob Wishnick is a goddamn pleasure, pal.
Thank you.